Hi everyone, this is Dr. Carmen Bryant and this is my YouTube channel, Redefining Yourself. This is a program which I'm talking about overcoming narcissist abuse. Thank you guys. So many of you have become new subscribers and I thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for finding something valuable that I have to say pertaining to your situation, your life, or even the aftermath of coming in contact or being in a relationship with a narcissist. For many of you guys, this is new information. For many of you guys, this is fresh information or something that you have been pondering and needing more information about, and some of you already knew, just need some encouragement. And so I am so thankful that you would choose this channel along with other channels. Choose the channel, come and allow me to provide you with information. If you have not already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is Dr. Carmen Bryant, Overcoming Narcissist Abuse. Hit the bell. I post videos between Tuesday and Friday, and I also come on live on Sundays. So all the new subscribers, you're welcome to join me on Sundays between 8 and 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is the West Coast time, and join me live. I come on, I talk to you guys, you ask questions, and I enjoy every moment of it. I enjoy you guys, and I thank you so much for interacting with me. I know I always say this. You guys know I always say I'm not going to be long, but I'm serious. I'm not going to be long today because of the fact that I have to get out of the office, and so I did not have time to kind of study and come on and do a video earlier, and so it's kind of toward the end of the day, and I have to get out of here because I have an obligation that I must attend, and so I just wanted to come on and encourage you guys for this weekend, and I really wanted to address the shame of starting over again. And some of you, I've talked to some of you, I've emailed people that have come in contact with me that I've had an opportunity to talk to. A lot of you, look at the situation where you've been discarded or you had to start all over again. And, that's why I tell you guys, be very careful at what you look at on social media, because, some of you guys been with this person for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. I think the longest has been 40 years so far. 40 years, and you look back at it and you think to yourself, I've given up all these years of my life. I've given up all of my youth, my health, my beauty. I've given up all the strength of my life to invest in a relationship that never ever was real. It's almost like investing in property or a house that had an arm. You guys know what the arm is that you're paying interest only, the interest only mortgage, where you're only paying the interest to the house, but the house will never ever belong to you. You're just putting money in this empty pit, or paying rent in an apartment. The apartment would never be yours. You're paying rent and someone else is paying the mortgage on that apartment complex or even the house. And so it's almost like coming out of a relationship with a narcissist is you put your life savings, you put your health, you put your time, your effort. I've given you children, I've given my body, I don't have my youth anymore. I don't have my health, my strength like I had at one time. And I put all this in this relationship to be discarded for someone younger than me, or for someone prettier than me, smarter than me, more advanced than me, whatever the situation. For some of you guys, for someone less than you, that snagglepuss crackhead that some of you guys said, meth addict with one good tooth and one clear eyeball, with one plat, looking like Fire Marshal Bill. And you're thinking to yourself, how humiliating, how humiliating, and how can you go backwards to something that had no value or can't provide you what I provide you? A narcissist is a narcissist. Wherever they can get fuel or supply, that's what they're going to do. It doesn't matter whether it's a dog, a sheep, a bird, a fish, whatever will provide them with fuel. And a lot of you are starting over again. And so you're looking at Facebook, you're looking at friends, you're looking at high school friends, they're with their high school sweethearts. They've had children, they're grandparents now. They've bought a home, they got rental property, they have their children coming home and they're taking pictures of, Thanksgiving. You're watching them with their, spouse, with their beloved, husband or wife. They look so happy. First of all, don't let pictures fool you, because even your pictures with the narcissist fooled a lot of people, and people thought you guys were either a handsome couple or such a happy couple, and a lot of people were surprised that you guys even broke up in the first place. So don't let pictures or social media fool you at what you see. happy. Everybody that looks like they're happy is not happy. Those are pictures. You know, those are captivated moments in time. Moments captured in time. And so you guys are looking and you're regretting, and a lot of you struggle with that. You know, I should not be starting over at this age. You know, this is something I should have done in my early 20s, you know, but now I'm starting all over again. And remember, we talked about on my previous video is that it's just like the storm. You know, when Katrina came along the coastline and many people had to start all over again with nothing in hand except the clothes that they had on their body. Some people excuse me, who FEMA relocated to, I know in Texas, a lot of people relocated to Texas or different areas of the country, you know, in the U.S., and they were walking and they were showing pictures, you know, on the internet where they have these brand new, beautiful apartments too, very nice apartments, nothing in it, no furniture, no pictures, no memories, no nothing. Some of them had no identification, so some of you are leaving with no identity. You don't know who you are. You know, you don't know what you like. You don't know the colors that you like. You don't know, you don't know anything about yourself. And I think I shared this before. I remember looking at some art, and it was some art of these African women holding this pottery, you know, in their hand. And I remember speaking to the gentleman, and I've always made my house rather neutral because I had males and females in my home. And he asked me, he says, "Do you like the picture?" And I said, "Yeah, I like it a lot." And he says, "Well, you know, you could purchase the picture." And I said, "Well, I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want my house to be too girly." And he kind of looked at me like, "Well, who lives in your house?" And I was like, "Me and my daughter." And well, my daughter and I. And he was like, "Okay." And it dawned on me like, wow, you're always doing something, you know, for a family unit. You don't even know what you like. You won't get anything that you like because you've always worked with a unit. You get in a relationship, you think about the people within that unit, the children, you know, making the house a home. And so, you know, I thought about it. I was like, man, he has a point there. So I got those two pictures on my wall, you know. But some of you don't know the clothes you like to wear because they've you know, this narcissist has dictated what you should and shouldn't wear. Some of you, you know, look at pictures of yourself and you were very attractive, very slim, you know, voluptuous, whatever you were, masculine, pumped up, buffed, you know. Whatever, you know, you had a full head of hair. Now you're bald headed because you're stressed, you know, and that's male and females alike. That was a good one. Lace front wigs work wonders, male and females. But some of you guys are looking at the mirror and you don't recognize the shell of the person that you are now. You're looking in the mirror and you don't even like what you see. You're not happy with what you see. Well, you have that opportunity to change it. You can look in the mirror at yourself and you can regret all of your life. But think about this. Some people never get a start. They never get a restart. Some people are in these relationships and still in these relationships. They haven't been discarded and they won't discard because they can't get out of the relationship mentally and emotionally. And some people have never left. And so if they've discarded you, like many of you said, well, what's so good about the discard is the fact that you came out with your life. You came out with your mind. You might be living in a brain fog right now. You have that brain fog. You're kind of confused. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you like. You don't even know how to, you know, dress yourself. And when I say dress yourself, I mean you don't know the style that you like. You know, like whether you like that faux fur. You know, you don't know if you like pink lipstick. You don't know if you like the bun on top of the head. You know, you don't know what you like. You know, and men wear lace fronts too. Don't let them fool you. You meet somebody, take them to the pool. You know, but men like lace fronts too. You know, so gentlemen, you can get lace fronts. You can, you know, if you bald, you can go get some hair. Just like women can get some hair. You can go get your lace front and look human. It looks very like human hair. But some of you guys don't even know what you like. You don't, if you want, you know, you got brown eyes. You want gray eyes. Go buy, or you want blue eyes, or you want green eyes. You know, don't come around with no purple or yellow eyes. You know, you kind of creepy. But you can go buy, you can buy colors. You know, you have the opportunity, and you have, you know, the opportunity to go and find out what you like to eat. Where do you like to go eat? Don't be afraid to do things by yourself. Take yourself out to eat. Go to the movies. Pamper yourself. Treat yourself. Walk. Those of you that have lakes or beaches, you know, go take a walk on the beach. You know, relax yourself. But do understand that sometimes the hardest part is the shame of, you know, you may have been in a relationship for a long time, so now you show up and people are looking at you like, well, what's wrong with you? You're not married no more. Why did he or she leave you? You know, is there something wrong with you? Well, is there something wrong with me? Is there something right with me? You know, you don't have to get into details. Or just like when people say, well, you're this many years old. You're this many years old? Why are you still single? Don't you want to be married? That's why I hate when people do that. Don't you want to be married? Yeah, obviously, if that's what you want, I want to be married, of course, one day, but I'm not rushing it, and that's what you have to say. I'm not rushing it, if that's your desire. I'm just saying, if that's your desire, you don't have to rush back into a relationship. You need to recover from the accident you got into in the first place that you were unaware of. Take the time to heal. Take the time to discover yourself. Take the time to read books. Read books pertaining to, learn, hobbies, DIY projects, Those of you that don't know what DIY projects do, it's yourself projects, makeup, your apartment, your house, find something that you enjoy, do. Focus on yourself. Read books. Read books on self-recovery, self-help books on, how to start a business, start a nonprofit organization. You got plenty of experience in life, having to deal with this right here. You should have a PhD in, trauma recovery, but some of you guys, are really ashamed and embarrassed that you came out with nothing. Some of you guys have lost everything: money, houses, cars, relationships, friends that, but 9 times out of 10, they were mutual friends, and they were probably, friends of the narcissist. So you have to start all over again. But some people never have or get the opportunity to start all over again. Some people have committed suicide, and some people have been killed by the narcissist. And so some people never get an opportunity to do it again, and to do it big, and to do it right, and to do it, and be happy with yourself, and be pleased with yourself, and to be happy just being by yourself. And some of you guys don't even like yourself, How are you going to love or like anybody if you don't even love or like yourself? You can't. That's just like a narcissist. They don't love themselves. They don't even like themselves. How are they possibly going to love or like anybody else? You can't do that. You can't reciprocate that. I know how I want to be treated. So if I know how I want to be treated, that's empathy. Then I know that I need to treat somebody with respect. And I know what I will and will not accept. And so that's the same way that you have to think. But I just wanted to come on just for a few minutes, not very long, and just give you some encouragement, just to know that there's no reason for you to be ashamed. Life happens. My mentor's husband, my late bishop, would always say, in the course of living, life happens. In the process of living, life happens. Things happen. And for some of you, the best thing that could have ever happened was that narcissist left your life, or you discarded. Now is your time to recover, because there are some people that never get a second chance. There are some people that never, ever have gotten a second chance. They have died, committed suicide, have been murdered, and then some people are stuck in these relationships and don't know how to get out of these relationships. But I guarantee you, continue watching these videos, get them into your system like penicillin. It'll begin to build strength in you to give you an opportunity to make a decision whether you want to leave or not. There are national domestic violence hotline that you can call, and they will give you resources if you need to escape. There are some that will relocate you and even change your identity to hide you from that narcissist. But you have to make a choice. Recovery is totally up to you. It's just like losing weight. Losing weight is totally up to you. You can't tell me I'm not doing my job if you're not losing weight. If I'm doing the same thing you're doing and I'm losing weight, then whatever it is you're doing is not working because you're not doing it. So you have to put forth an effort, and you have to make up in your mind that you want to heal. You have to make up in your mind that I'm ready for change. You have to make up in your mind that I'm going to live the best life after this has happened. Sometimes, it's the latter that's greater than the former, and you can recover from this, and you can live your life, and you can have hope. So I want you guys to be hopeful, and I want you guys to have a wonderful weekend. And I'll be back with you on Sunday to talk to you guys. I'm excited. I love talking to you guys. I love interacting with you guys. You guys are like the greatest group of people that I've had the opportunity to talk to provide psychoeducation to, and to respond to whenever I have an opportunity. I want you guys to be encouraged and know that life is not over. For some people that have gotten out and are out or deciding to get out, your greatest life can be later on. Your greatest life may be later on. Don't look at it as I've wasted all my life. You wasted a lot of time because you were invested with the wrong person. But some of you didn't know you were tricked into those relationships. And so you can live your best life starting today, starting tonight, okay? And for some of you guys, go get a pedicure, get a manicure. Men and females alike. Don't be tearing up people's carpet. Don't tear up your own carpet. Get your foot done. Get your feet done. Get your hooves done. Get your eyebrows done. Do something nice for yourself. Buy yourself some clothes. You haven't done it, buy yourself a nice little outfit. But learn to get into the mirror and say, I like you. Even though you may not feel that way, get in there and start saying, I like you. You're smart. You're wonderful. You're an empath. Yeah, but I'm going to work on that. And my life is not dictated by what has happened to me in the past. I am not my past. And everything that narcissist said to you, that is not the truth. That was never the truth. Never accept a lie, because those were lies that were told to you. So hopefully this has helped. I didn't have a lot to talk about today. I didn't get the opportunity to sit down and study because I have really been busy today. But I wanted to make sure, because some of you have said that you depend on me to come and bring a video. So I didn't want to fail you. I wanted to come on here and give you a video for the last day of the week, Friday. And it's just the words of encouragement, and not to be ashamed of your situation. You go out there and you be great. Don't let nobody tell you, and don't let people pull you into their they're miserable. They want you to be miserable. When you gonna get married? I ain't trying to rush to get married because you miserable. You locked down. I'm not trying to be locked down like you locked down. So you just have to be wise. Or what's wrong with you? You already so many years old. Why you ain't found a man? Why haven't you found a woman? Why are you not with somebody? I want you to be happy. I want you. You don't have. Happiness doesn't come from another person. Happiness comes within, and you meet another person that's happy within, and then you guys create your happiness. But happiness doesn't come from another person. Other people are not going to make you happy. If you depend on other people to make you happy, you're always going to be depressed. You're always going to be sad because people are going to fail you. So just something to think about, food for thought. And I want you guys to have an awesome weekend. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys on Sunday. 8, 9 o'clock Pacific time. I'll come in between those times. Hopefully I can get in early, and I usually let you guys know in my community post that I'm coming on. I usually, so watch for the alerts. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys. Hey, as my friend always says, go and be great.